I hesitate to call any of Immanuel Kant's statements famous in a strict sense, but one of his most often repeated statements is that the table of categories is his most important contribution to metaphysics. He has also said that his table of categories is essentially the same as that of Aristotle, although Aristotle's was not as systematic as Kant would have liked. Now, I don't intend to give an entirely clear exposition of these concepts, and there are indeed many difficulties surrounding them. I more mean to give a general indication that something is there to be investigated. Now, that being said, Aristotle often makes his conclusions or draws based on people generally say thus. We understand this because people generally say thus. But I also want us to focus not too much on words, but on parts. I know it might be a bit ambiguous as to what really constitutes a part of speech. Just keep in mind that I'm trying to give a general indication. In his categories, Aristotle says that we can separate statements or parts into things said by themselves and things said in combination with others, as in man, ox, white, winds, double, half, blind, etc. And he would say that none of these by themselves can make an affirmation, as in man, you cannot say true or false to man, but you could say man runs is true or false. Now, it might be said, well, you say that as in context clues, as in, further knowledge. You might say man runs could mean man in general runs, but then at most we'd have to add an additional category and in general for man. But the important thing is that even in this extension, we are using categories that we already have, or have made. The extension still uses the categories to make the affirmation. So the study of categories is these parts by themselves that are made up into affirmations.